guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chico the Millennial. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Listen, I want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I don't know what to tell you guys to show you how much I appreciate you, but I am so grateful. And yes, asante sana. That's a really big deal to me. Come on, just subscribe bado. Like, just subscribe. It won't cost you anything. It's absolutely free. Iko hapo chini imeandikwa subscribe. You can see it over there. Of course, you know where it is. And then there's a bell. Just tap on the bell. And then every time I do a new video, it's gonna show you that I've done it. It's gonna notify you. Anyway, so listen. I want to talk about the green card lottery. So the results already came out. A lot of you know, of course. Kama ulikuwa umeapply, definitely lazima kuenda kuangalia. I also did look at the results. And some of you also DM'd me. They told me that they had not won the green card lottery, and I felt bad. And I said, you know what? Sometimes maybe it was meant to happen. Maybe it was meant to happen that this time you're not supposed to win a green card because maybe there's something you need to do back home or somewhere else, or maybe even God has a plan for you to go somewhere else. Let me tell you, we can plan. Like tunazapanga so many things. We can arrange so many things. I can say, oh, I'm going to Dubai tomorrow. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. But let me tell you, we can plan all that, and only God's plan will prevail. So the best thing to do is just to relax. I know nobody wants to hear that right now. I know how you feel. I've been where you've been. I've been where you are right now. So after high school, I applied for green cards every year for like 7 years. Every year it was a thing. If you watched my video about how I found out I'd won a green card, I talked about how my aunt who lives in the US, she used to keep calling me like, did you apply for the green card? Did you? Every time it would come up, because it's usually been in October, she used to call me like, did you do it? Did you do it every single time? So I used to do it, but I never won. And I was just one day I just said, that's it, like I'm not even doing it. And I started thinking like maybe wanachukwanga watu wako na ma PhD or something, like they have to like wakwe, I don't want to say like so much, they have to be wanachagua wale watu wenye wako na ma PhD ndo wakuja wapatie kazi. That's what I thought about, but later on I found out it's very, very random. Anyone is a pick, just anybody. And you know why? That's why sometimes unakutanga pick someone, they didn't even check alimaliza high school, they didn't check any kakona certificate, because it is a requirement. Okay, so let me tell you, there are so many requirements when you're like after umeshinda green card. It's not just ati umeshinda green card and that's it. So I want to tell everybody who won the green card, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. This is just a new journey for you. I'm excited. Like I always want to see people who I always want to see people who just come to the US, because I was so mesmerized by everything hadi maji, yani nilikuwa tu naona everything, niko amazed. And that used to just make me happy. But now I'm just used to everything. So I like seeing people who've come here so I can see their reaction to everything. I hope you understand Kenya nasema. Anyway, so hold on guys. So I like seeing people who've come here and don't know when you want to react to things. So I'm really excited for you. If you're coming to Texas, wherever you're going, I hope you have an amazing time. But be prepared. That's what I can tell you. Be prepared. You cannot prepare enough. Just make sure you have everything that you need. So as I was saying, if you've not won the green card, it's not the end of life. That's the good part. It's not the end of life. There's so many other things that maybe God has in plan for you. Maybe huko kuja this time, maybe you're supposed to come later on, and even you don't know, maybe there's a bigger place where you're supposed to go. And don't feel left out. Like don't feel like this is the moment, like right now this is what's happening, like it's a big deal. Say ati this is the moment to kuja America because it's ati kokwa it's peak. It's not. There's even in the future kutakuwa na greater things. Let me give you an example. So my family who live here, they used to use maps. Can you imagine kutumia map? Do you remember when we used to do social studies in primary school, and we used to unapatiwa map, unaambia sijui unachukua kakamba, unaambia sijui meters ngapi kutoka hii shule mpaka kwa maji, kwa mto. There was always a church, a bridge, a school, and a home, I think, something like in a hospital. So unakumbuka tukiungangana hizo vitu. Now imagine having to navigate where you're going na map. karatasi, and then there was somewhere you used to go and get that map. I mean, it was just crazy. And look at now, everybody's using GPS, so it's even better now. So by the time you're coming to the US, it's gonna be even greater. And maybe there are other bigger plans for you. Maybe you're going to Paris, so the world is big, you can go anywhere. So don't give up. There are so many ways of going to UK right now. There are so many ways of going to Canada. I think I'm gonna do a video on the things, on the information that I know about going to these places. But anyway, I'm just here to tell you guys, don't lose hope. There's always next time. God has something planned for you. Definitely, it's in the Bible, guys. God has something planned for us. So it's definitely gonna happen. Don't lose hope. If you won the green card lottery, do not be like me. Usianze kusema ati, oh, you know, naenda America next week kama nini. Yani it's patience. Just be patient. Make sure you have all the information you need. Make sure you go through the requirements, watch videos on the things that you need to go with. And I've also done a video about the things that we didn't know that we needed. You can go and check it. Some of the papers that we needed. Some people are asking me about the D260 form. I already did a video on that. You know, these things change. Like, let me tell you an example. When I did the D260, I was not asked about my social media. But right now, I was applying a visa for my mom, and they asked for her social media. So they are going through your social media as well. Another example is when I was applying for the green card, you had to have a passport, right? Right now, you don't need to have a passport. How can I need kwenda na hiyo passport? Mimi apply, you had to have a passport. But now, I need a passport. So I'm telling you, there are so many things changing. Just make sure you keep up with because even after you watch however many videos on D260, unless they're current with someone who has information that is now, then you need to find out from a person who is current, okay? So let me tell you about the second selection. I don't want you guys to be like, to have like false hope. I'm not saying it won't happen. I just don't want you guys to be like excited, and because I'm just doing this in the way I imagine when you mean as a kuwa. Like if I didn't win the green card and then I hear an after selection, I'd be like, what? You don't naenda nayo. So please don't jump onto it. Just be patient and save your confirmation number. So the reason why you should not throw away your confirmation number, you still need it, because there could be a second selection.
There could be an additional green card drawing, which includes applications that have not passed the primary selection process. So yes, it is true that there could be an additional drawing. So they are advising that you do not throw away your confirmation number. Then here, guys, they're explaining to you why.
This happened in 2018. They selected. Do you remember it was the only time I've never had. I don't know how kuna watu wengine washaisikia, mimi sijaisikia kitu kama hiyo. I was even shocked that it happened because I didn't expect it to happen. They said something about, I don't know exactly the details. I think something was lost or something. It was just sick to understand why. But what I remember is there was an after selection where they told people to go and apply again. Can you imagine? Yeah. So what happens is, the reason why they do this is because, let me give you an example. So there are 110,000 people win the green card. A lot of people apply, but like 110 people win. 110,000. This is worldwide, okay? So kwa hiyo watu wameapply. So a household has let's say a household has like 7 people in the family. A dad, a mom, and 5 kids. Yeah, that's 7, 5, 6, 7 years. A dad and mom and 5 kids. So these green cards, I used to think because they're 7 now, they're 7 like this. Ati green card moja wana share wote wa saba. No, it doesn't work like that. Kumbe, if you're 7, kila mtu hapo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all of them wanapatiwa green card. So your 55,000 toa ngapi? Saba. You see? Now imagine people who have 10 people, 6 people, 5 people, 4 people. So that's how unakutanga there's a cutoff. So there are case numbers. So when you check your green card, there are case numbers for your green card. So you have to check your numbers. Like you have to check if your number is a high case number or a low case number. So from number 1 to number 55,000. If they want 55,000 people, yeah. If they want 55,000 gift cards. I just said gift cards. If they want 55,000 green cards. So kwa 55,000 green cards now answer kwa sababu from number 1. So all these people work on their green cards. But what do you think happens if like 4 people wakose kuwa wamefanya high school? Let's say 4 people in a family hawakumaliza high school. And of course, si lazima ukumaliza high school, then you need like a 2-year training. You need to have worked at a job for 2 years where you had to have formal training, yeah? So imagine if these 4 people hawana any of that experience of work for 2 years and none of them wako na high school certificate. So that's gone, you see? And now another person wako ushago maybe, yeah? Walienda wanaishi ushago. Because let me tell you, I've met a lot of people here wametoka home. Yani they were not, I don't want to say like out of town is ushago, because you know, like Kisumu is a city, right? Wezi sama mtu ametoka Kisumu ametoka ushago. Mombasa is a city. Wezi sama mtu ametoka Mombasa, you know, ati yako ushago. But I'm just giving an example, like kwetu ushago. No, mi sina ushago. Kwetu ushago ni Ngong. Let's say my mom's ushago, no ko. My mom is from where? My mom is from Gatondo, I think, yeah? From Gatondo. Okay, let's say Gatondo. My dad is from Moranga. Hey, I'm giving you guys all my information. Okay, so let's say my dad is from the Roto, I don't know. Let's say my dad is from Mombasa, yeah? So let's say I go to Mombasa, I go live there I'm living there. And then akikuja Nairobi kufanya job, akuja nijaze green card. So the person mwenye alijaza kwa cyber alipe my dad confirmation number. And then my dad arudi Mombasa. Do you think even tutakumbuka ati kulikuangana? Because you know people do it sometimes as a by the way. Nika venye unaweza pita tu tao useme hata nifanye hii charity sweepstake. That's what you could be serious about it. That's why you're watching this video, and there could be someone else who was just doing it because they had people are doing it. Walifanya tu because they had people are doing it. That's why they are doing it. Or they had it's a chance, but it never like, because you know it's a long time. Kutoka October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 8 months is a long time to keep up waiting for something. Then, because inataka patience. So maybe hata wewe uko ulipata job ingine ama uliolewa, wewe akili zako hata haziko huko, hata ukumbuki ulijaza green card. So there are people like that. Let's say there are like 20 of them. All those green cards gone. Because they're not gonna claim them. Because that's why I told you guys, immediately you finish your, immediately umegundua umeshinda, first thing you should do is what? Hey, that's the teacher in me. First thing you should do is do your DS260 form application. Yes, I was a Montessori teacher back home. Yes, do your D260 application, okay? Do not forget, please. That's why I'm telling you guys, because maybe, and then another example for me, I told you the first green card I won was 2017-2018. The first green card nakumbuka, we didn't know because my aunt ndo alikuwa ananiangalia and she forgot about it. Baadaye ndo alikuwa anaangalia huko July, she was like, "Oh my gosh, you had won that." Can you imagine? So imagine the green card gone. It didn't go away. I'm just saying, I'm giving you an example. Just imagine if that happens. So that's how the green cards, like, that's why they have to do a second selection. Some people, they don't have enough money to follow it because you kula do, inatumianga do mob ku process. I'm not discouraging you. That money niliwaambia, I've done a video before. I told you, Kopa Fuliza, Kopa KCB M-Pesa, Kopa Tala, Kopa wherever, however many minis they're opening up to Kopa, just Kopa everywhere. Just make sure you come to Talipa too. So there are a lot of people who don't think they can get the money. There are a lot of people who feel like it's just too much for them. They just got married, so they're not leaving. Because if you get married after a green card, it can be like stressful. It can happen, but itabidi umekuja and then sa prove ati ulikuwa married. And ukienda, but then let me tell you, if let's say umeshinda green card sahi, apply green card October, and then December you meet the love of your life, it's a good thing. But let me tell you, in May, huwezi enda kuambia ati, oh, by the way, I got married. They won't give you. You know why? Because they can't separate you and your husband. So ukifikiria ati unaenda kuambia ati, oh, nimeolewa, ati thinking they're going to give your husband, please don't mention that. Just wait to kuje and then utajua venye utamleta. Once you bring them, they cannot be responsible for like breaking up a family. So that won't happen. That will not happen. Americans are very like, family is a big deal here. So they will definitely watakunyima your green card. So as I was saying, guys, make sure that you know the information visually. There could be a second selection. That's why I'm telling you, don't throw away your confirmation number. Just keep it. You never know. And then just hope for the best. You never know. Maybe they may even call waseme. I mean, maybe they'll email you and tell you to go, or what happens, they will contact you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna write down the email they do. It's something state.gov. I think it's dv.state.gov. They will never contact you na jina ya mtu ama email ingine. It has to be that one, and nobody else can use that email because of scammers. Because mtu anaweza jua ulijaza green card akutumia kwambia send me 100,000, and people do that. So be careful. Don't let anybody know that you're waiting on that. Just be patient. You never know what can happen. And I understand if you don't even want to think about it, but just keep it. Just take a picture and keep it, and you'll see. As I've said before, America is not for everybody. It's not the end of the world. Like with America, it's not like, see, it's a big deal for sure. But if it's hard, just have faith and don't like stress too much about it. Borrow high. At that point, Samanga borrow high. So I'm really excited. So I wanted to show you guys. So there are, I need to put light on this one because let me ongeza mwangaza. I show you guys. So tuko Kenya, JK Kenya. I want to tell you the amount of Kenyans who won the green card lottery. JK, K nakujanga before L. K, okay, so can you imagine? There are 3,417 Kenyans who won the green card. That's 3,417. Higher. This year, it's the highest it's ever been. Because this year, it was 3,417 people won the green card. Last year, it was 2,882. The previous, it was 2,777. The other one, it was 1,801. Yani inaende kiongezeka. Although it was a bit higher in the kwanzia na huko nyuma, since 2018, 2019, it was a bit higher. 2020, 2021, it wasn't that high, but 2023 is definitely the highest for Kenya. It's the highest. Total in the whole world, let me tell you, in the whole world, how many people won. Because watu wako France, which is a green card, watu wako happy. Okay, so in the whole, they gave out, in the whole world, there were, okay, how do you say this number? There was 119,262, hold on. 119,262 green card winners. They put these numbers so close together. They're so close together, it's so hard to see Malina Benisha. But as I said, in the whole world total, in the whole world, there were 119,262 winners. Last year, there was 119,021. So this is a lot of winners, guys. That's a lot of winners. So that's why I'm saying, just hold on. We'll see who. Wait, guys. Yeah. Hold on, and we'll see. If there will be a second selection. I just hope there is, because then a lot of people watakuja. Yeah, so I think that's it, guys. That's all I have for you guys today. I'm gonna put for you some information about what I was telling you guys about the second selection. I'm gonna put it on there so you all can see for yourselves. It's gonna explain more in that. I like to put stuff like that so that you can have information, because I don't work for any like embassy or the US, whatever, the government or something, or immigration. What I'm just telling you is my experience, because I did go through it. And let me tell you, there's no better way to get information than hearing it from someone who's been through it. Before I Google anything, you know what I do? I go to TikTok, because I want someone to explain it to me. Someone maybe mwenye amejua ama nini. Let's say I'm Googling just something random. I want to hear someone from TikTok tell me, because they'll do short videos. When I'm about something, then it makes sense more. Anyway, guys, that's all for today. I hope that made you realize that there is another opportunity, and I hope that everybody who won does knows that they should get ready, and they should, like, by now unafaa kumeshaenda kujaza hiyo D260, because you remember what I told you guys, like if number one is number one na hajajaza D260, and number 20 hajaza D260, number 20 will definitely go to the embassy before number one. That's how, because sasa ikifika kwa schedule interviews hakunanga cha nini, it's wanaangalenga case number you know, mwenye amejaza the DV lottery, I mean the D260 fast. So very important. And of course, you guys know the drill. I'm gonna read some comments from you guys. Let me read some from y'all. So where am I gonna read? So the last video I did was the fridge restock. Let me tell you guys, can you imagine until now? Hold on, I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay, so can you imagine, guys, until now I've not cooked yet. I'm waiting for you guys. I'm waiting for you guys. I wanna do a meal prep, because that's the only way I can survive, guys. I cannot cook every day. It's not for me. Like, cooking is punishment enough. And I feel like I used to like cooking, by the way, when I was back home, but anyway, so I'm gonna read some comments. So this is from my previous video, so I'm gonna read from the top. So number 1 is Isabel Rugo. Oh wow, I like your name, Isabella. Okay, you said lovely video, keep it on. Oh, I will. Thank you so much, Isabel. And thanks for watching. Another one is Globe Group 23. You said aesthetics always come first, functionality for who. Love your content, girl. Oh, thank you so much, girl. Oh, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy because it says Globe. Thank you so much for your time, for your comment. Another one said Lord, don't worry. It's allergy season right now. Another one is Lauren. Hey Lauren, how are you doing? Lauren said, well organized, good job. Oh, thank you so much, Lauren. I love to keep my fridge organized, guys. I just love to keep my whole house tidy and neat, because let me tell you, I clean every day a little bit, because staki ifike ile time yenye nifanye general cleaning, because I'll just go crazy. Anyway, guys, so I want to thank you so much for your time. I want to thank you for watching my video. Remember what I said. Do not lose hope and do not feel bad about the green card. There's always there are thousands of opportunities, guys, and don't feel bad about it. God has a plan for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Let me know the kinds of videos you guys want to watch, and I will do them for you. So I did a face, I put on my makeup just for you guys. Although I'm gonna run some errands, but still I did it. So I want you guys to go to my videos. I'm gonna post how I did my face. A lot of you guys are always like, how did you do your makeup? They always like DM me and tell me to do like a what do you call it, a makeup tutorial. I think I've done it, but not like a pro. You know how pros do them, huh? I just did it in my way, and you guys can go and check it out. I did this whole look, you guys can see. I did it all for you. I did it all. I mean, I took the video. Anyway, I'm just confused about what I'm saying. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you. Have a wonderful time and be kind always. Bye bye.